Hi guys, my name's Alex. I'm 2 Gate of Function, but more importantly, I am a second year in the General Arts and Science Diploma option here at Conestoga College in Kitchener, Ontario. I am one of the 500,000 students that is currently being affected by the Ontario College strike of 2017. I've not been in school for over 5 weeks. Now, I made a promise to myself that if the school was still on strike by the time I turned 28, which by the way is tomorrow, I would finally voice my opinion. I also promised to a very lovely lady named Anne-Marie, who works at the Conestoga College Welcome Center, who retires tomorrow. Happy retirement, Anne-Marie. That I would indeed also voice my opinion. This video is fulfilling both those wishes. Now, I'm not going to be very happy about this. I'll admit. I'm kind of peeved. So I'm going to use this as an opportunity to voice what's happening, but also treat it as an open letter to the OPSEU, the Ontario Board of Colleges, the faculty that is on strike, and of course to President John Tibbetts, the president of Conestoga College. The one thing that is highly concerning me right now is the plan of attack that once school resumes, how are we going to finish the semester? I've been hearing a lot of hearsay, and I know there's a few statements made. The latest information that I currently have to my knowledge is that we might be losing our winter break. It could be reduced. It could be completely eliminated. We would continue into the first 2 weeks of January to finish this semester. And then once we start next semester right afterwards, we will possibly lose our reading week. Or student success week, as Conestoga College calls it. I have a question to the parties involved. Are you flipping nuts? Girl, are you serious? Because that ain't gonna happen and ain't gonna cut it. Guys, let's be real for a second. There's a lot of mental health implications that you guys are trying to force on us. If you want us to go from 0 to 200 within a week and then suddenly cram everything in, it's not going to look pretty on anybody. People will crash and burn, myself included probably, and then we may have to make a tough decision such as dropping out. Now, if I drop out of school, by the way, or drop out this semester and come back next semester, I first of all lose my work study, which is something I don't want. I need this because it helps me buy, food. And I live off of OSAP, so I need the maximum amount that OSAP gives me so I can pay my bills, go to school, get my bus pass, and, buy my books. Everything that I need in regards to school. And you guys that are trying to force us to do something like that once we resume is really, really dumb. I'm sorry, and that's me putting it very lightly without, explicitly swearing. I need you guys to reevaluate that badly, because you might actually have to just toss the semester out the window. It is an option. You must consider that as an actual option, guys, because at this point, we're not going to learn anything. If you don't want to, then I'm going to request that you guys give us a very nasty curve instead, thus pretty much forcing everyone to pass, because that was something that a friend suggested to me, and I really do like that. But I also need to know what you guys are going to do with people like the international students, the ones who pay 3 times the amount of tuition that we pay here in Ontario, that come to Canada to get a better education. I honestly pity them, because if there's no winter break, they can't go home. It doesn't matter if they celebrate Christmas or not. They can't go home to see their families, people who are supporting them right now. And it's awful. These are very lovely individuals that need to go home and have their own break too. Honestly, you guys, I do understand what Kathleen Wynne was trying to do. I think that's how you pronounce her name. I'm not too well versed in politics. With the forced back to work legislation that got blocked by the NDP. I understand why that was there. I still don't think that's also a right decision, guys. You can't drag horses to the river and force them to drink. That saying goes. I know I probably said it wrong, but who cares? We need to make sure that we do this right. And I know as a fellow student, we are caught in the crossfire. It sucks. But trying to use me as your pawn ain't gonna work. And while I firmly believe that you guys are not trying to do that, some of you have. So you guys need to stop acting like children, and please go back to the table and talk like civil adults. Because, if I'm being more polite about this than most of you are, it's kind of a sad fact. That I'm still willing to cross the picket line to go to school, to do my work study, and attempt to study, which I'll admit hasn't really happened because most of my teachers have not uploaded stuff past the week of the week before the strike. I'm kind of in a stuck boat too. So, to all parties involved, please go back to the table. It's getting to a point of insanity. Because if we don't go back soon, you will need to toss the semester out. And if you really don't want to do that, you need to find a better way than us sacrificing more mental health time that we need to recharge and reconfigure ourselves so that we have the motivation to do school. I might be lucky that I am a student of accessibility service and I have someone fighting on my side at all times. But that may not happen to everybody, and not everyone as lucky as I am. I'm very fortunate that I'm able to go to school at all, even thanks to OSAP. So guys, don't ruin these opportunities for people like myself and for every other student there. You need to do this the right way, and do it quickly. Please keep us in the loop and don't do another media blackout either. That was just dumb. If anyone here is watching can help just spread the word of this video and maybe even add your own opinion in too. Being polite about it, by the way, guys. Swearing and, saying that you want to do particular sexual acts is not going to get the right attention to the right people. Being nice about it or being sassy a little bit like me will. Sometimes. Not always with the sass, but being polite about it tends to. Leave your comment below, either on YouTube or, on Facebook, because I will be posting this to my personal Facebook. And hopefully John Tibbetts sees this, some people from the OPSU sees this, the people who need to see this get to see this. I know I'm just one voice with one opinion, but we are doing the best that we can right now. Thanks so much for watching, guys. See ya.